Hello, good morning. This is a ministry for wellness. My name is Elizabeth Lyde. You guys can come on in and tune in here to my video. It's informative, educational, inspiring, and motivational. Anyway, I hope you guys had an awesome sleep last night. Whether it's day or evening there now, it could be anywhere around the world. I have a message that I'm pondering this morning because we deal with people all the time. First, I want to give my honor to God, to the Creator, the source of all life, or whoever you may call your God, to my ancestors and spiritual guidance, because I do have spiritual people who can decode things for me and guide me along this journey in life. And I feel grateful because I learned to tap into the spiritual. As a matter of fact, I understand that the spiritual cannot be compared to material things in life. However, the night may have been long for you. It's a beautiful thing to know the day will break. So here we are, November 13th, on this beautiful, cloudy Sunday morning. My message is, we deal with people day to day. It can be friends, strangers, and even our loved ones. We can come from the same parents, but as we grow in life, based on who we're connected to or what we involve ourselves in, two brothers, two sisters, or a brother and a sister, even twins, can become totally opposite in thought. I don't believe it has always been this way. I know before colonization and imperialism in the continent, that is, of Africa, I'm here in the diaspora, of course, here in America. Our opinions change based on how we come up in the world or how we're raised in the world. Some folks can be raised by strangers, some folks can be raised by people in their family, and some people can be raised by their grandparent or parents, as well as their parents. Here, living in the Western world, and a lot of countries have taken on Western ideology, so we see an individualization in families around the world. It's a sad thing, and since the pandemic, we see it even more since people had to stay locked into their houses and, not speak to people, and your only source of communication was basically the telephone, cell phone, or your laptop, some type of device through technology. However, my subject today is, don't allow no one to put you in a shoebox. Don't allow nobody to tell you when to speak and when not to speak. Do not allow anyone to tell you where to sit or don't sit. Okay? Move or don't move. If you see this type of person, it's toxic. Straight up, I don't care who it is, it's toxic. Since we have been here into this Aquarian age that has been ushered in, the one thing we know about the Aquarius age, it stepped on the heels of the patriarchal age where men ruled everything, and that's not a bad thing, and I'm not knocking men for it. But what the patriarchal age did for women was put women in the back, put women in the dark, look at women lowly, or we was a lesser vessel than the man, and that's not true. From what I know through the spiritual world, both male and female God represents equally. Okay? Now, the male had a rule in this society ever since the patriarchal age ushered in. And what that really did, because there was no equality with the woman who birthed the world, is it got so much and everything off balance to the point where everything you believe is basically wrong. And what's really been taught to you that's what's right is really wrong. So as one of my mentors, the great master teacher of Kemet, Infadishi, says that everything is upside down and inside out. And I believe that with my whole heart. I'm a feeling person. I've been feeling all my life. I can remember back to age 3. Feel. And I can feel when something's not right, and I trust my instinct. Those of God, that is a God-given talent to me, or the talent given to me under disguise. I was born. People may call that astrology or your zodiac sign, but I am a Libra, and everybody know that Libras can be emotional. We have to stay balanced, but we feel from the inside out. In other words, Libras don't allow people to dictate for them, because we are nature people. Everyone else is too, but we have our deep relationship with nature. And therefore, the God in us will always rise up where people think we're weird. We act funny, we're strange, and it's not even that. Okay, so know yourself, know people, educate yourself, develop your mind. Okay, so here we go. Do not allow no one to put you in a freaking shoebox. When you know something and you know that you know that you know, stand on your square. We are in Aquarius age now. We do not have no time for no individualization anymore. All those people with that Western ideology is going away, and not only that, but their motives are being exposed. Make no mistake about it. So, this is what I feel. If you want to roll with that kind of toxicity, roll on. Okay? Just roll on with it, because I will not be holding on to your coattail. And I ain't telling this for people who are on a journey of self-renewal. So what the Aquarius age is all about, it's all about memory. You know, it comes from water, remembering who you are. Matter of fact, ask yourself these 3 questions. There are 5 of them I have. If you want all 5 of them, inbox me. But who am I? Why am I here? Where did I come from? You want to go on this here journey of self-psychology, because it's important. This will change your life. This impacts your life. So knowing who you are in this age is very important, because you want to go back to your roots. Okay, so I know we have. I'm considered African American, but to be honest with you, I'm African. All people come from Africa. But let's talk about color, because they make a difference in the Western society about color. And we know all about the caste systems that grew out of India and all of that. But we have to understand who we are. And so I would like to see myself, and I practice, and I am eating my breakfast, you guys, forgive me. The music that you hear, we don't own any rights to it. We love music, so we play it all the time. Before I go into this here next segment of this subject, don't allow no one to put you in a shoebox. I want you guys to share this message. If you like it, like it. And by all means, please subscribe to our channel. When I say our channel, although it's written under Elizabeth Live, I am not an individual person. Anything I do comes from all people, all things. And this show is not for me, but it's for everyone. So when I say the wise women, I'm not just talking about me. I'm talking about women in general, where we ought to be in our status and in our squares in life. I'm talking about myself, my mother. I'm talking about my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, my great-great-grandmothers. These are the wise women I'm talking about. And when you connect with this and you understand that there's wise women in your family too, you just have to take the time to get to know them and understand what they was all about, what was their lives about. And it's easy to do that. For those of you who want to know how do you tap into those spiritual things of the unknown from generation to generation, you come on and inbox me, and I can help you direct to where you can get this information to understand yourself a little better. Because you need to know, in this here Western society, or society in general, that we grew up in these environments, we have all this macro stuff pounded on us, down to the micro self, that little person who has all these teachings and everything in their lives by going to school, the public school system, institutional systems, such as colleges, university, particularly going to churches or the hall or the mosque or wherever you go. You have all these masks that you've been putting on and wearing, and you never really ever, for the most part, most people have never, ever, ever took the time out or had the opportunity to learn about your own self and the God within you. The God that's on both sides of your bloodline. The God that is at the middle of both sides of your ancestral lineages. Okay, like, share, subscribe if you like what we're doing. We're going to get into this thing a little deeper about do not allow anyone to put you in the shoebox. Okay, because God wants us to be happy. God have given us many things for free. So, if you're in a depressive mode or you don't know what you ought to be doing in life, or you think that everything that's going to make you happy has a dollar sign on it, then you need to tune into this here next segment of Don't Allow Anyone to Put You in a Shoebox. You're here with Elizabeth Lai, your host for the Wise Woman Way of Golden Rule Wellness Mission. Please like, share, and please comment as well. Subscribe to our channel. Okay, you guys be well. Try to practice being wiser. And in any situation, always think higher. Ashe.